Oh god! A rat! Disgusting! Let's play Dreams of the Witchhouse. Hello and welcome to Hula New Plays short-ish horror games, indie horror games. And today I'm going to play an adaptation of the HP Lovecraft short story Dreams in the Witchhouse. I think Lovecraft fans, but also horror fans might know this. This has been adapted numerous times in movies and TV shows. I think Masters of Horrors did it, and the recent Guillermo del Toro Cabinet of Curiosities did it. I think both didn't quite achieve the real terror of the story. I think the Guillermo del Toro was a little bit too goofy, to be quite honest. And Masters of Horrors, I remember, was more like a budget thing, I expect. But yeah, this game was developed by Atom Brain Games and was published by Bonus Stage Publishing. And as far as I read it, it has been in development hell for years. And I think people already thought, well, it will never happen. It will never happen. But here it is. It was released in this week, actually. So yeah. So what's the story about? For everyone who hasn't read the story, you guide Walter Gilman as he prepares to face the dreaded May Eve witch ritual in the legend-haunted city of Arkham. Choose your own approach and reveal the secret of the witch house before it's too late. Now, I'm not quite sure how long this game will be because it's an open world horror adventure game and those could be very long, and I'm not quite sure if I want to play like 20 hours of this. So what I will do is I will play basically this as a first impression video, and then I will decide if I want to continue this or not. Another thing, if you want to read the story Dreams in the Witch House before you play the game or after you saw this, fair warning, you know, it's a writing of its time, and well, Lovecraft was racist, you know, and it's not the worst example of his writing, but it does contain a few sections where it's like, so, you know, if that's something you don't want to read, then, you know, maybe skip this one out. Well, maybe skip Lovecraft in general. If you want cool cosmic horror without the racist aspect, you know, you can all go Junji Ito and be happy with it. Anyways, let's start this after my long talking. All right. Oh shit, no! Easy, a more casual experience for a more relaxed gameplay. The full experience with a real challenge the way it's designed to be played. Extra challenge suggested only for players familiar with the game. No. Oh man, even normal is not something. I just want to have fun in the witch house. Okay, let's do normal and see. Well, if it's a first impression video, maybe I don't even have to get to the point where this will become a problem. So, you're happy with the room? Everything is okay? Yes, I think so. Your aunt has paid the rent for the next 2 months. Aha. Aha. Aha, he can't pay it for himself. Your room will be cleaned and your firewood will be replenished on Mondays. There's also a mailbox in the lobby that is reserved for you. Okay, thanks. I think I'll manage here. If you have questions, my room is next to the stairs. Just keep the noise down and follow the house rules. What are the house rules? Oh well. Hello, Gilman. My first apartment. It's nothing to write home about, but I kinda like it. It is cool. It has a fireplace. Well, I guess I should head out to the university, check my exam dates, and start to study. Or I could finally start to work on my theory paper. Interact, look. Oh man. I will forget a lot of this. To open the character bar, move the mouse cursor to the top of the screen. Okay. Ah, there we go. The character bar displays Walter's inventory, stat skills, and current modifiers. Holy shit, yeah, this will be a first impression video, because that sounds like a very long game. Hover mouse over stats and skills to see a more detailed value. Hover mouse over any active modifier like hungry or tired to see how it is affecting Walter. Press any key to continue. Walter keeps track of tasks in his to-do list. He receives a small amount of sanity when a task is completed. Oh, shit. It has a sanity meter? Open to-do list. Press any key. check course schedule, work on the theory papers, get a grade B or better at an exam. Wait, I have to write exams? What? Peckish. I'm very peckish. Am I rested? No. I'm not sick? That's... Does it have to be filled up? I don't know. Uninjured? Yes. Oh, probably... Oh, I'm rested, and I think if this fills up, then I'm not rested. So I'm currently not sick, and if this fills up, okay, I get it. So it's like, it will go to cold, to wet, and to injured. 0 occult. So there's been quite a few HP Lovecraft Cthulhu games out there in the last couple of years, and usually, as soon as you delve into occult, you will also lose your sanity. So... I think in one of these games it was even like, you cannot have like 1 point in occult. You will already get the bad ending. So we'll see about that. Okay, but no, wait, but I wanted to see my wallet holding $10. It's $19.29. Was that a lot? It was probably... Well, it wasn't $10 like it is now, but it was probably also not super rich. Hey! Oh. It's timed. What was that noise? Rats? Curiously angled corner. That corner is curiously slanted. I could wait a while and listen if I can hear any activity behind it. Should I wait a while and listen if there's activity behind the wall? Wait and listen for no... Yeah, let's do it. One hour passes. Damn rats. He stood there 1 hour. I could hear them scurrying in the partitions. I mean, the room is not that big. You could have just done other stuff and, you know, listened. Okay, so we got the... Now he's a little bit less rested. Interesting. I better pick up my math books before I leave. Yeah, but I also... It's my pocket calendar where I add all the upcoming events and dates. It's Monday, March 1st, 1929. I have no upcoming events. Ah, okay. What's that? It's food. I have 1 portion of food. Okay. Calendar. It's my wall calendar where I add all the upcoming events and dates. Okay, okay. Family portrait. Aunt Margaret insisted that I put the portrait on display, but I might need this. I'll leave the frame where it is and I just take the photograph. I can always put it back if I change my mind. Sanity... What? Why? Why? Aunt Margaret is to the left, Aunt Hazel to the right, and I'm standing in the middle. It's a recent photograph. We took it last Christmas. It has a bit of a gloomy atmosphere. Is that why you lost sanity? Holy shit! Okay, get your math books. I've been eating my math books. Oh, there's a rat hole. There's a big rat hole in the wall. I hope it's uninhabited. Well, you've just listened to a lot of scurrying noises, so probably not. What is that? Papers. I'll take the theory papers with me. Now I can really start to work on my theory. I'm sure we'll find good source material in Miskatonic University's library. Haha! The famous Miskatonic library. I might even be able to study the rare special collection tomes. So Miskatonic is usually the university in Arkham, which Arkham I think is... like that Lovecraftian fictional city. I think there is an Arkham in America, but America has everything. America has every single European city somewhere in a little small town, you know. So like America has all the names of everything, fictional and non-fictional. But back in the days it was more like a fictional city like Batman's Arkham. And Miskatonic University was where everyone went and where everyone read the Necronomicon, which apparently was super forbidden and locked up, but everyone knows it, you know? So it's like, it's not really forbidden. It's just, you know. I guess this is where the firewood is stored. I'll take a few logs with me. Why, though? Fuel for the fire. Oh yeah, because sometimes I get cold. I need some wood to start the fire. I have wood. I don't want to wind the clock. Its noisy ticking was driving me crazy. Okay, so we got my math books. Books on mathematics and physics. They contain the general formulas, logarithms, and tables. These books should provide the basic knowledge on mathematics. I still need to find the books set for specific exams. Oh, so I will be collecting books. These papers outline my theory, which combines mathematics with the occult. Yeah, that's something that you could do back in the days, right? You cannot do this anymore, for good, you know. I believe that non-Euclidean calculus and Einstein's quantum physics offer new insights into arcane folklore and the occult. Dude, science and magic may not be such vastly different entities after all. The more I know about my source material, the faster my theory will progress. I need to study more of the occult before I can start to work on my theory. I haven't really started working on the first part of my theory. Yeah, that's like me and book ideas, you know. It's always like, I have so many ideas. Oh, wow, you're writing a book? No, I have not really started. Firewood for heating my room. Okay. We have a light switch. We have my bed. No, not rest. I can't see any way to open the window, but the room is very drafty as it is. I don't need to ventilate it. There's a lamp. The lamp is working. No need to mess with it. Okay. Curiously angled corner. Rat hole. I think that was it. So, I guess we can... leave the room. Maybe I should look at the rat hole before I leave, just to make sure nothing is inside it. Okay. So we didn't do that already. It's a nasty big rat hole. Looks empty, but the hole goes deeper into the darkness. It's too dark to see anything in there. There's also a nasty, rank-smelling odor coming from the hole. Ew. Ew. Alright. Time advances in the background as Walter explores the world. Actions like sleeping, studying, and resting advance time for several hours. Press any key to continue. Time is stopped when examining the map, notes, or archives and during dialogue. That symbol on the top right corner displays when the game time is stopped. Okay. Okay. There's a plant. I'd better not touch it. It looks like it could crumble to dust. It looks like the plant is dead. Oh, looks like one of mine, I guess. Framed notice. House rules. No pets. No children. Silence begins at 9 p.m. No overnight guests. Rooms will be cleaned on Mondays at noon. Mrs. Dobromsky runs a tight ship. A row of mailboxes. Mine is in the middle. There's a bucket. It's a rusty old bucket. A crude cloth sack is hanging on its side. It's an ordinary looking door. Okay. No, not good. No, don't go. Coming! Yes, what is it now? Ask about the history of the lodging house. From what I've heard, this house has a colorful history. What? I mean, I've heard rumors that apparently, they're just rumors. You shouldn't listen to them. Those things happened over 2 centuries ago. Yes, but I'm quite interested in this topic. Could you tell me more about the history of the house? I have no time for this. Did you have anything else to ask? Can you tell me the house rules again? Your room will be clean and your firewood will be replenished on Mondays at noon. Just keep the noise down and don't cause any trouble. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Hey, Gilman. If you want to earn some loose change, I might have some odd jobs for you. What kind of work are we talking about? Raking the yard, cleaning the rain gutters and so forth. It's a big house, so there's always some chores to do. I'll keep that in mind. If I need some money, I guess? Alright, goodbye then. So I have to go to the city. But in the original short story, he actually deliberately moves to this house because of its history. Coffee house down. Let's go to the Miskatonic University. Miskatonic University. Ever since I was a little boy, I've wanted to study here. I must make the most of this opportunity. You know what's weird? Everyone wants to go there and everyone's hell-bent on reading the Necronomicon, but everyone goes crazy and then or dies, you know, ends up in a mental institution. So why do they still want to go there? It's so weird. I don't want to mess with the automobile. It looks expensive. I would probably get in trouble if I tried anything funny. Well then, let's go to the university. Boop. I should check my course schedule and see what book I need to study. Oh my god, I have to study specific books. My next course is organic chemistry. Required reading for the course is Elements of Chemistry. It should be available in the library upstairs. Next lecture is March 2nd. Ooh, next exam is March 9th. I'll add the dates to my calendar. I have to watch out for that? Holy shit. This is a whole management. I don't want to go back to university. I was so chaotic. I was so unorganized. No, no. Oh my god. Nightmares, flashbacks from having to get all those little exam papers and little. I had to, like in Germany, we were still very much on paper, everything. And we had to collect those little slips that we, you know, took part in the seminars and lectures and whatnot. And I always forgot. So I had to run at the end of my... like after 2 years or so, I had to collect all of them. It was such a nightmare. Oh my god. I don't want to do this again. The display cases information on Miskatonic University's history. It was founded in 1767 by a group of wealthy Arkham gentry. During the 19th century, the university started to earn its reputation throughout the academic community. Its impressive library, and especially the rare esoteric volumes, attracted the attention of scholars from across the globe. Currently, it's considered to be one of the most prestigious universities in the US, on par with Harvard. Yeah, but with, you know, more deaths and mysterious vanishings than Harvard, I guess. Hello, student. I have nothing to say to him. Let him read his book. It's cute. It's a painting of an authoritative yet kindly-looking pale old man. A small plaque reads, Dr. Allen Halsey, 1865 to 1925, Dean of the Medical School. I remember reading about his heroic actions during the typhoid plague a few years ago. And who's that? It's a portrait of a rugged elderly man with a fiery look in his eyes. A small plaque reads, Henry Cutler. That's probably a Lovecraftian character. I remember that name. 1720 to 17... Wait. Don't like that I cannot control this on my own. 1792, first president of Miskatonic University. Alright. Upstairs we go to the lab. There's the librarian, and her glasses are askew. Excuse me, how can I help you? Ask about borrowing books. I'd like to borrow a book. Could you tell me how it works? Certainly. You see that card file cabinet over there? Yes. It contains index cards that have the book titles in alphabetical order. Use the file cabinet and find your book's index card. The card will show you your book's collection and the author's name. When you have that information, enter the library. Find the correct collection number and search the books by the author's name. When you have found your book, bring it here for checkout. You must have a student card to borrow books, but you can also study them here without it. Alright, but what if I want to search the books by category? The card file cabinet has an index locker at the bottom corner. It has a categorized list of all the books in the library. Thanks. Wow, this is really, like, very open world with a lot of mechanics. Ask about the student card. I would like to know more about the student card. Certainly. With the card, you can have 2 books borrowed at the same time. The card costs $2, but I also need a recent headshot photograph from you. I have a recent family photo that I'm in. That won't do. Ugh. It has to be a small headshot picture, not a regular photo. I see. And where can I get this photograph? There's the Prescott's Photography Studio on Church Street. It's a bit expensive, but they work fast. Alright, I'll edit the location to my map, so I can't borrow a book right now. Damn. Ask about the special collection. I understand that you have a special collection of rare and unusual books. How can I borrow them? You can't. Huh? The head librarian, Dr. Armitage, changed the policy about a year ago. The special collection books are kept separately from the other books for safety reasons. But surely it's possible to study them. Yes, it is. You can reserve your time to study the books here at the university. All inquiries about the special collection go to Dr. Armitage. His office is through that door on your right. Okay, I'll go see him then. I'm sorry, but Dr. Armitage is absent at the moment. Ugh. He should be available in a day or 2. I see. I see. I cannot buy it now, so I have to wait. No, it's closed. I'll ask Dr. No, yeah, but you can't. He's not... Dr. Armitage... Yeah. Hi, student. He looks busy. I don't want to bother him. Okay. Ooh, diorama. I don't think I need to manipulate the diorama. I don't want to break it. Wait, I just wanted you to look at it. Ah, it's a diorama of the university campus. There's the library, the School of Medicine, the faculty office building, the quad, and dormitories. The attention to detail is good, but not great. Got a critic over here. Damn. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What's this door? Ooh. Creepy basement. Archives. Oh. The items are kept behind the locked door. I can't get to them. There are various historical items on display, all forgotten and covered in dust. I believe he's the student assistant who works here. Excuse me? I'm very busy right now and I can't be disturbed. Please go away. Hello, archivist. Archivist? Excuse me. Yes. Ask about the university records. What can you tell me about the records stored here? The university archives hold different types of memos and records. Some of them are published by Miskatonic University and deal with the administration and history of the building. Some are old newspapers, some are documents from former students. Then there are the additional collections dealing with Massachusetts local history. I see. Ask about. How can I find the record that I want to examine? Use the index book on the table. Everything is organized there. Just look for the archive room number and the box codes. Just don't take any material with you when you leave the archives. They're just for studying here. What are you working on now? The indexing of the archives is still unfinished, and more material is coming in all the time. Work never ends here at the archives. Goodbye. You can shuffle the papers quickly by using the arrow keys or the mouse wheel. Okay. Local history. Governing boards of early Miskatonic buildings. No, I want to go to local history. Because maybe we could find something about our building. Area local newspapers. Essex County. It's page 9. Oh wow, that's so much. Good lord. Oh, this is so much. Like, I would need to... So, if you want to play this game, I probably would advise to have a notebook with you. The box is filled with files. It will take some time to go through them. What's that? It's too high. I cannot reach it. Okay, let's go through them. I'd searched all the papers, but there's nothing interesting here. Aw, well, that was... So we'll probably find information where to look for. And then we'll maybe find something interesting. Oh, it's closed. What's special collection? Oh, okay. Damn. Wanna go to the special collection. Okay. And that's the auditorium. Oh, it's closed. Alright, so that was the university. Let's go to the city. Damn, it's so vast. Yeah, let's go to Prescott's Photography. You enter Prescott's Photography store and ask for a headshot picture. The owner tells you it costs $2. Well, I need to get it, you know. The photograph turned out alright. Professional work, but a bit too expensive for my liking. I wish there was a cheaper alternative. Oh, there probably is, but I'm too lazy to look for it. I'm hungry. I should get a bite to eat. Oh, minus 1 health. A newspaper. Hi, paper boy. You look suspicious. Hello. Good evening, sir. I like to buy a newspaper. $1, please. Have a good day now, sir. Oh, so that's why we have to get the chores and everything, so we can get some money. It's a headshot photographer of yours truly. Arkham Advertiser, Monday, March 1st. There's an interesting movie in theaters today. Tickets $1. I add the event location to my map. Okay. No. What's this? The general store. Okay. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the First National. Our selection is the finest in the city. What you don't find here, you don't need. Now what'll be? Here's what we have. Tomato soup and cheese crackers. Cigarettes. Now with less of throat irritation. Glue. Huh. Wood glue. Razor blades. Set of blades. Sharp as a razor. Raincoat. Weatherproof. Oh, so I'm not getting wet? Alright. Thermal underwear. All wool underwear that will keep you warm. And a flashlight. Interesting. Come back soon. Okay. Pharmacy. Maybe I will find something against insanity. We have remedies for whatever ail you. Toxic elixirs from gout to gonorrhea. All tried and tested quality products. Now how can I help you? What do we have here? Cold medicine doubles the healing effect of rest and halves the sickness growth speed. 4 doses. Wax and earplugs removes all the noise distractions while sleeping. Good for several uses. Sleeping pills removes all the negative effects and noise distractions while sleeping. 5 doses. Pain reliever removes the negative effects of physical injuries while sleeping. Jesus Christ. Something horrible will happen to us. I kind of want to go to the cinema. Pay $1. Yeah, why not? While the movie was just vulgar nonsense, it helped you to forget the everyday cares of the world. Surprisingly, you find yourself entertained. That's it? Oh, I got a little bit of my sanity back. That's good, right? What's downtown? Oh, that's downtown. Okay. So what's the coffee house? Eating at the coffee house restores 3 levels of hunger. Having coffee removes tiredness for a while and restores a small amount of hunger. You enter the coffee house. What are you having? Exit. Wait. Actually, I don't think I'm too hungry, so... I got -1 health. What the heck? But now I can get to the university and get my library card. Yay! That reminds me, I have to renew my actual library card. And get entrance to the Forbidden Tomes. Excuse me, how can I help you? Buy the student card. I'd like to buy the student card. Do you have a recent photograph of you? Yes, very good. $2, please. Everything's so expensive in this town. Here you go. And your name is? Walter Gilman. Alright. It usually takes a day or 2 for the card to be ready. What? When it's done, I'll have it here for you. Very well. Thanks. That was a waste of time, lady. Well, it wasn't. Because if I would have waited, I would have then have to wait even more to get the card. But still. I don't like it when I can't get something immediately. I get cranky. Ooh. It's the Dombrowski's lodging house. I heard it's supposed to be over 200 years old. No wonder it's starting to fall apart. Yeah, the actual story has really read up on it, and you wanted to particularly, for the specific story behind the house, I don't want to spoil it, you know, again. I will try to add a link to the original story, so you can read it if you want to get into it, but I think they heavily changed it so Gilman is less in the know, you know, about certain things, so because he's basically our stand-in for the players, so he needs to be more naive about everything. I don't want to disturb Mrs. Dabrowski at this hour. Yeah, that with the day and night circle, that's really super interesting. No, let's go to bed. Sleep. Getting a good night's sleep is very important. It reduces tiredness and sickness and heals injuries. A good sleep also grants a small sanity bonus. If the sleep is disturbed, the positive effects are much lower. Press any key to continue. I look like a corpse. What a lousy sleep. I could hear rats scurrying around inside the walls. I have a lecture today. Health 9, sanity. Oh, that's okay. I'm very hungry though, so I have one portion of food. Well, eat it. Yum 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 yum. Tasty. I'm full. Cold tomato soup. Oh, I'm not even fully. Wow, that's not a lot. Okay, so I need to actually eat at the cafe. And I have a lecture today. So my calendar, it's Tuesday, March. I have a lecture today. Next exam is March 19th. So let's, a package. There's a package lying on the table. It's too big to fit in the mailbox, so it's been left on the table. Well, whose is it? The package is addressed to me. Oh, it's from Aunt Margaret. Let's see what we have here. Hopefully food. There's a raincoat in it. It will come in handy on a rainy day. That's cool. So we didn't waste any money by buying it. Coming. Yes, what is it now? Ask about you mentioned that you could offer some work. I could use help around the house, and the payment, $2 for a day's work. Let's see what needs to be done. The yard could use raking. It's covered with leaves and fallen branches. Easy work. Then there's the rain gutters. They're clogged and could use cleaning. You're not afraid of heights, are you? What else there was? Yes, the firewood. There's a big pile of wood in the backyard that needs chopping. You do know how to handle an axe? So do you want to do the job or not? Not today. I have a lecture. On second thought, I'd rather not do this now. Suit yourself. But tomorrow, because today we have a lecture, and then on the 9th we have something again. So in between, you're, I think, allowed to daddle around, which is really cool to have enough time, you know. The scurrying of the rats is distracting me. I can't sleep because of it. This is a very old house, so of course there will be rats. Just try to ignore them, you'll get used to the sound. Or if you can, buy a pair of earplugs. Well, thanks for nothing. Farewell. It's very unsatisfying. Okay, so now we have to go to the university. Yay! Lavoisier changed chemistry from a science of observation to a science of measurement. Although, realistically, wait. Realistically, I should have read it like bored. 5 hours! 5 hours! And he gained sanity? I would have lost sanity. Like a 5 hours lecture is too much. Give me the card. Excuse me, how can I help you? Is my student card ready yet? What was your name again? Walter Gilman. Let's see. Sorry, not yet. Come back tomorrow. It should be ready then. Alright. Oh. Is he in? Oh, come in. The door's open. Oh, ho, ho. Yes? Hello, I'm Walter Gilman. I'm a first-year student. I just started here at Miskatonic. Gilman? Ah! From Haver Hill, was it? Yes, I just moved here recently. Very good. I remember your application. You had interesting, if not a little provocative theories about some mathematical concepts. Personally, I think that's always a good thing. We need to shake off the old cobwebs every now and then. So what can I do for you? Ask about his work. What kind of duties do you have as the Miskatonic University's chief librarian? They are too long and varied to describe, but to put it briefly, I run and coordinate the library department. I lead the other librarians and the student volunteers. I also do material acquisition and constantly examine book reviews and catalogs for new interesting findings. And you also oversee the special collection? Yes, my specialty is the knowledge of rare and uncommon volumes. You could say that the special collection is the apple of my eye. Without any bragging, it's one of the most comprehensive collections of occult and esoteric tomes. I see. I'd like to ask you about the special collection. Sure, what did you have in mind? First ask you, let's slowly ease into it. What is the special collection actually? To put it shortly, it's a collection of rare and old books. It's one of the highlights of this university. We have here tomes that don't exist anywhere else. Currently, they are kept behind locked doors and available only with my permission. I see. Why is the access to the special collection limited? The books in special collection are very rare and many of them are in fragile condition. The collection is invaluable and we don't want people to damage them anymore. And to be honest, there have been some suspicious persons wandering around the university trying to borrow the old books. That kind of treasure attracts all kinds of people, even from the opposite side of the world. Also, many of the books contain disturbing information and are not for the faint-hearted. I would recommend exploring the books unless you have an important reason. So currently only professors and select students are allowed to study the books. I see. I'd like to examine the special collection. And why would you want to do that? Tell that you're thrilled. No, tell about the theory you're working on, because this is a scientist. I'm working on a theory, and I believe that the books in the special collection will help it. What kind of theory is it? I believe that mathematics and the old folk tales and spells may have something to do with each other. Mixing non-Euclidean calculus and quantum physics with the arcane and the occult seems to offer interesting new views. Certain geometrical shapes found in old Gothic buildings, for example, reflect the new findings of mathematics and physics. Maybe science and magic aren't that far apart from each other after all. That sounds fascinating. You're certainly in the right place to study this. Her library has many volumes that might be good source material for your research. And Arkham is well known for its spectral history and rumors of elder magic. Miskatonic University could actually publish your research in its weekly newspaper if you're interested. But we can discuss that later. Can I take a look at your theorem? Sure. Let's see what we have here. Alright. I think I have a grasp on your current status with your theory. Not enough? So you're just starting the project? Yes, I haven't had time to delve into it yet. Sure. Exams are tough enough on their own. We don't want to exhaust you with work. I'm sure you find interesting books to read in the regular collections. It's not wise at this point to jump right into the deep end. Once your theory is in its later stages, we'll discuss this more. Damn it! Talk about my theory. Yes? Ask about source material. Excluding the special collection, do you have any tips for my research material? Are there certain books that would be especially suitable for my argument? You should consult the regular occult category. Malleus Maleficarum by Heinrich Kramer. Yeah. So we got occult. It's the best known treatise on which... Oh yeah, it's that fucking thing. You could also read the Occulta Philosophia Libri by Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. It's a study of occult philosophy and ritual magic. A very acknowledged piece of work among the magical thinkers. If you're looking for more modern views, there's The Witch Cult in Western Europe by Margaret Murray. A controversial work that suggests the witch cult legends are in fact based on truth. You find it in the anthropology section. Okay. I hope I get that info somewhere written down, because it's a lot. Ask about publishing the theory. Do I need to? Well, about publishing my theory in the university's newspaper. We'll talk more when you have progress on your theory. Alright, I'll work on it more. Let me ask you something else. Ask about the special collection. Sure, what did you have in mind? No, we changed topic. No, nothing. Bye-bye. In real life, it would be so weird to be like, I have something more to ask. Yeah, what is it? Bye. And welcome to Miskatonic University. We have high hopes for you. Oh, I wanted to click on the weird statue. Okay, so... Malleus. Wait, first of all... Oh no, I still don't have my card, right? Okay, I need to find a suitable location to study the book. Good places would be my study desk or the reading room at the university. Where's the reading room? I believe he's a student, yeah. Excuse me. I'm very busy right now and I can't be disturbed. Please go away. Okay, okay. So where's the reading? Well, but... Oh, there. What should I start to study? Walter can use this table to study math, occult, exams, or chemistry. Use the correct book on the table to start studying. Another study location can be found in Walter's room. Press any key to continue. So we can bop. Look at him. I'm hungry. Oh, elements of chemistry we need to study. There we go. This is the exam book that I need. Okay. So it's collection 3. Lavoisier. Call number LAV. Good lord. But I'm very hungry. Oh, I had 4? I don't get the number system here. Okay, to find a specific book, hover the mouse over the books. The name of the book will appear if Walter knows about it. The books are sorted by the author's name. Okay, so my study book should be here somewhere. The author of the book was Lavoisier, so I need to go through the books filed under the letter L. Okay. There we go. This is the correct slot. Whoosh! Hold and release for a bigger push. Okay. Ah, there we go! Okay, and now we can... Whoop! Oh, shit, I clicked out of it again. I hope the recording still works, even if I click out of it. Alright, so now I can put this here. And then I'm starving. The exam skill represents Walter's knowledge on the current course subject, 10 being the maximum. Reading the course book will increase the skill and unlock exam answers. If the subject is math-based, Walter's math skill will be added to the exam skill. Press any key. An element is a substance that cannot be broken down by any known method of chemical analysis. I'm very tired. The university is closing for the day. I need to return all the library books that I didn't check out. Alright, to the city. We need to eat something. We need to go to the cafe. Coffee house. Oh, it's closed. Shit. Do we have... Oh, everything's closed. I'm starving. Shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought... I live in a bigger city where things are open, you know, even later. Shit. Oh god! A rat! Disgusting. It probably has a nest between the walls. I need to mention this to Mrs. Dombrowski. Damn. Sleep. Oh my god! What a horrible dream. It looked like that the rat had a tiny human face. Or was it a dream? Maybe I was only half awake and my dream got mixed up with reality. I must do something about those rats. They get my imagination working overtime. It's raining. Good thing I have my raincoat. Yes, you do. I put it on if it's raining. Okay. So what? I'm very tired. Shit. Studying, okay. Let's go to the front door and let's eat something. Good thing to have a raincoat on a day like this. Bop. Oh, I'm already... Well, you're not. What, is it an invisible raincoat? Oh, that's cute. Delicious. Okay. I'm very tired. So, do I even have still money left? Okay. I have no money left. So now we'll go to home and do a chore so we have some money. Rake the yard. A little rain never hurt no one. Very well. The yard is covered with soggy, half-rotten leaves and fallen branches. You grab the rake and get to work. The rain makes the work miserable. Luckily, you have your raincoat on. Alright, 8 hours pass. Damn. I raked the yard. Very well. Here's your payment. $2 for a day's work. Thanks. I should be super tired, right? But now I have, like, earplugs. I put them in when I'm going to sleep or want to study without disturbances. Okay. Let's go to bed. Sleep. I put in my earplugs just in case. Finally, I slept well. Wait. Oh, it's in the middle of the night. Oh, shit. What's with the creepy music? It's too dark to study. Well, use the light switch. Alright, game saved. Now I can get my library pass. Oh, there's a newspaper. It's today's newspaper. No one will miss it if I take it. Can I read it? Arkham Advertiser, Thursday, March 4th. There's an exhibition at the Miskatonic Museum today. It's all about ancient Egypt and its occult sciences. The highlight of the exhibition is the mummy of the pharaoh Amenhotep II. Tickets $1. Well, I only have $2, and eating currently is much more important. Also, did you see the boarded up window? Interesting. Apparently there's a room that's not open. Oh, what's that note? Missing. Lost student card somewhere in main building. If found, please return it to Allison Whitman or the library. Additional information at the library information desk. 1 reward offered. Oh, well, let's go look for it. We'll get some money. She's the librarian. Okay, let's get our card. Yes. We need the card so we can take books home and be more flexible when it comes to learning. Is my student card ready yet? What was your name again? Walter Gilman. Let's see. Yes, I have it right here. Yay! Enjoy your new card. Dum da da dum da dum. Ask about the missing... I noticed that somebody had lost their student card. Can you tell me more about it? Oh yes, there's a small reward for the finder of the card, and it's supposed to be somewhere here in the university's building. If you want more details, please ask the person who lost the card. And who's that? A girl called Allison Whitman. I think I saw her going downstairs. She has a blue shirt and dark hair. Okay, thanks. So we get little side missions. Man, this is so fun, and it's really addictive. Door to the auditorium. Somebody has left the door unlocked. I guess I could take a quick peek inside. Oh, under the cabinet. Look, there's something. There's a paper with lecture notes, but I don't need that. Really? Let's see if there's something else here. I can't reach there properly. My hand can't fit all the way in there. Trash can. Let's see what's inside. Yeah, dig through the trash, Gilman. Chemistry table. It's a complicated looking chemistry set. I don't know how to use it. I need to study chemistry if I want to know more. The university's library might have a suitable book for that. So when will I see... I only have math here. Oh, this is just for my student card. It's my student card. I can use it to borrow books from the university library. Yeah, so I can study at home, which is really cool. Ahem. Today we will be talking about... No, this is silly. Selected for the speaker's notes. Cabinet. Oh. Oh, it's closed. There's chemical bottles on the other side of the glass. I believe they are used in the chemistry experiments performed here in the auditorium. So I guess this is also for, like, more... A large blackboard used during lectures. It's been wiped clean. I would need some chalk to write here, but I don't need to do that anyway. Yeah, this is probably... We'll find this more open more often. Man, I want to see that note there. What's with the bench? Can we just sit there? No sign of the missing student card here. Okay. What's with the carpet? I can't lift the carpet. It's been nailed to the floor. Okay. Alright. We want to go to the door to find the gal. This is so fun. So she should be here in the archive, right? No, she's not. Oh. Is that her? Excuse me, are you Allison Whitman, the one who had lost their student card? I don't think so. Nope. You got the wrong person. Never mind then. Yeah. I think she had a black sweater or something, or black hair. There she is. Excuse me? Yes? Are you Alison Whitman, the one who had lost their student card? Yes! Have you found it? No, I haven't found it yet. Drat! I really need the card for the upcoming exams, and I'd hate to have to buy a new one. Do you have any idea where the card might be? I'm sure it's somewhere here at the university. What were you doing on the day you lost the card? I returned some books to the library in the morning. After that, I attended a lecture. What next? Yes, I went to the archives to search material for my essay. It was already getting dark when I noticed I had lost the card. The university was closing and I had to leave the building. And that's all? Pretty much, yes. What were the names of the books you returned to the library on the day you lost the card? The first was a book called The Book of Tea. The second was Coming of Age in Samoa. I see. You said that you were searching for research materials in the university archives. Yes, that's correct. What materials were you looking for? Let me think. Yes, I remember now. I was studying the Miskatonic exhibition at the Paris Exposition. I see. Goodbye. So you'll help me find the card? Yeah, I'll help you. I think there's a good chance to find the card if you follow all the clues. That's very nice of you. Alright, I'll get back to it. I think a proper introduction is in order. Alison Whitman. Walter Gilman. I don't know anyone here yet, so it's nice to meet a friendly face. Are you a freshman or... Yes, I just started here. Me too. If you ever need a study partner, let me know. We might be able to help each other. Sure, I'll keep that in mind. Poster. What's that? I don't need to take the poster. The poster has information on the items here at the archives. Nothing too interesting except that the university will give a compensation of $3 for the donated items. Money, money, money. Some chit-chat? What are you working on? Trying to find material for my essay. There's so much stuff here. So easy to get sidetracked when you find something interesting. Yeah, I get that. Goodbye. Okay, so we got the Miskatonic exhibit, something Paris. It's a lot, you know. It's super fun, but it's a lot. There we go. Room 4. And then call number 756. Exit. There it is! Yay! Alright! Okay. So we got it. So we don't have to read like whole books. That's so cool! Yay! $1 in the bank! I want any luck. Yes! I have it right here. Look at that! Thank you so much. I'd almost given up hope. I promised a reward for finding the card. Here's $1 for your efforts. Thanks. I really need it. Goodbye. Bye. What's the exhibit? Is it $1? Yes, it's $1. So let's go to the exhibit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's spend all the money we just made. But it's very expensive living here. I don't know how you can... You need to do some stuff that's more... Water! Isn't this a surprise? Hello, Alison. Asked to hang out. Would you like to... Yes? Spit it out. Do you want to do something together? I have some free time. Maybe have a cup of coffee? I don't have money! Walter, no! But I don't have any money with me. Oh. That's too bad. I'm almost broke myself. Not almost. You're 100% broke. No worries. We'll do it another time. Sure. See you around. Bye. Yeah, I can't just go, you know, spending, like, I just talking, like, we need at some point chores that pay us a bit more money. Okay, but now we can go home. We're super tired. So that was it? I thought there would be, like, some cool info or whatever. So wasted our money? Okay, what's my to-do list? Can I work on that? I need to study more the occult before I can start work on my theory. I'm sure I could find interesting reference sources on the occult and folklore in Miskatonic Library. Okay. It is so cute. I love this. There will probably be more, like, because there's a difficulty level, I wonder what will happen as soon as we get into the nitty-gritty monster committee. But I have so much fun playing this. This is just, I don't know, this is so, it's because it's kind of a little bit cozy right now, you know, this organizing and everything, but knowing that you're in the middle of a Lovecraftian story, it's hilarious and it's super fun. So it's a really horrible game for a Let's Play because there's so much stuff that's not really exciting as a viewer, but I am excited, like I have fun doing this. So yeah, if you're considering getting this and you kind of like organizing and RPGs, but different, you know, because I didn't think you could do this with a point and click adventure. I don't think I've ever played one where you were like an open world point and click side scroller. I think that's the first one I've ever seen. Oh yeah, complain about the rats. There was a big rat in my room. It came from the rat hole in the corner of my room. Can you do something about it? Oh dear, wait a moment. I go get a piece of wood and nails so you can nail it shut. Well, I also need a hammer. Joe Mazurovich borrowed my hammer, but he hasn't returned it. He never remembers to bring back what he borrows. Go and ask Mazurovich to give you the hammer back. He's in room number 1. Here's the plank and some nails. Thanks. Mazurovich is probably at work now. He'll come back in the evening. Very well. Now, was that at all? No, I will do some odd jobs because I have no money. $2. I hope I can do this more often because if there's only one chore left, I don't know. Walter is drenched. When Walter is freezing or drenched for a few hours, there's a possibility that he gets sick. Best way to avoid this is to warm up by the fireplace. If Walter is already sick and gets drenched or freezing cold, the sickness will increase significantly faster. Damn! But first we need to talk to Mazurovich. I'm sorry, Walter. After that, we'll get a fire going. It's open! Oh, that's so cute. Excuse me. Yes? I'm Walter Gilman, a fellow lodger here. Mrs. Dombrowski said that you have a hammer. Can I borrow it? Oh yes, I forgot all about it. I'm a bit busy right now, but come on in. It's laying somewhere around here. I'm sure you can find it yourself. Okay, I'll look around. An ordinary looking cabinet. Looks like there's a broken key inside the lock. Oh, can of glue. It's a can of glue. Joe probably uses it in his work. Clutter. A cardboard box, oil cans and a funnel. I need to take a closer look to see if there's anything interesting. A crucifix showing Christ hanging on the cross. Joe must be a religious person. A machine part. Is that a part of a loom? Toolbox. It's Joe's toolbox filled to the brim with various woodworking tools. Nothing interesting here. Nothing here. A small cabinet, piece of machinery and an oil can. I need to take a closer look. The crate is blocking the way. There's nothing in the crate. I'll make some more space here. Ah. Oh. I move this out of the way. There's nothing here that I want to take. What about this one? There's a crowbar here, but I don't think I need it just now. It's too high, I can't reach it. What's there? Nothing here that I want to take. I found the top part of the hammer. It's missing the handle. Oh, I forgot about that. The hammer broke in two when I was fixing a spindle. Great. It's not a big deal. You can easily fix it. I hope so. Nothing interesting. Oh! Looks like there's something shiny inside the hole, but I can't fit my hand through the hole. I need to remove the floorboard, but I need some tools for that. Well, I could use the crowbar. I might have use for this crowbar. Don't look! What, Joe, don't. Hey, Joe, there's something under this floorboard. Can I remove it and see what's inside? What? Well, I guess so. When you find the hammer, you can put the board back in place. If I find the hammer. Alright, let's see what's inside. I found a small key. It might be useful. Floorboard with a hole in... Nothing here. Nothing there anymore. A small key. There's a valve. I don't think I have any need for the valve right now. Wait a minute. The bottle smells like alcohol. If I'm not mistaken, that's bootleg whiskey. Seems like Joe has a secret vice. I wonder where he got the alcohol from. Can we talk to Joe? Hey, Joe. Yes? Do you have any idea where the hammer could be? Have you checked the cabinets? I keep some of my tools there. I couldn't help but notice that you had acquired some alcohol. What? That is purely medicinal. I have problems with indigestion. I didn't mean to pry. I was just curious where I could get some for myself. Well, if you have a condition, you can ask the apothecary at the drugstore. There must be other, shadier distribution means as well. Well, I've heard that there's a guy near Orange Gangway. But you should stick to your books, Walter. You don't look like the drinking type. Sure. Thanks for the tip. New location. Alright. I'll let you get back to your work. So, I have the top of a hammer. It's the head of a hammer. I still need to fix the handle. Well, piece of wood. That doesn't work. So where do I find the handle? There's nothing here. It's too high. I can't reach it. Use the chair. There you go. I might have use for these tweezers. I found the handle for the hammer. I have the hammer parts now. Yay! Great, it's all yours. I don't need it anymore. Good enough. It should work now. So we have the hammer, tweezers. There was something at the university. Why do I need the hammer? I should give Joe's stuff back before I leave. Crowbar? Here's your crowbar back. Thanks. Oh, wait, no. Oh, where did you say the room is? It's the Garrett Gable room in the right wing. No! What is it? She should know better than to rent that old room. What? Ask Mrs. Dobrovsky to give you another room. Why? It's getting late. Let's talk later. Stay safe, Walter. No, I wanna... I got the feeling he didn't tell me everything he knows. Maybe I can somehow persuade him to tell me more. I don't want to disturb Joe, right? Shit. I think the tweezers were for the key that was stuck in the cabinet, and I completely... Well, I didn't completely mess it up, but... You know... Okay, so let's get the fireplace going. The firewood is ready to be lit now. Shit. I don't have... Let's light the fire. Okay, so I have stuff. Okay, and now we'll use the red hole thingy. Let's seal this hole. This will keep the beast away. Nice! Late evening. And now we can also read something... It's too dark to study. Well, just use the light switch. Oh, shit. Wow, the light bulb blew out. Oh, that's annoying. Because I can't study. Do we want to go downstairs? Yes, we do. Coming! Yes, what is it now? I had a little chat with Joe Mazurevich, and he said that I should get another room. What? He wouldn't tell me more, but he was quite upset when he heard where my room is. Would you happen to know what he meant? Mazurevich is a drunk and a superstitious fool. You shouldn't listen to his ramblings. They will give you ideas. Yes, but there's nothing wrong with the room. I checked and cleaned it thoroughly before you moved in. Now, did you have anything else to ask, or was that it? No, actually it broken. The light bulb in my room blew out. Can you fix it? I can't study in the dark. You should leave the light on unless you really need to. The wiring in your room isn't great. Bulbs burn out fast. I see. That would have been nice to know before I rented the room from you. Alright. Don't get excited. I'll replace the light bulb. It might take a few days. What? Very well. Now, was that all? Bye. We can also go to this new... Ooh. Sacks. It's in the sacks. The sacks are full of sawdust. I have no use for that. A street kid is hanging out, checking out the lay of the land. He's kind of tough looking. I'll need to use my street smarts when I'm dealing with him. I don't have street smarts. I'm sorry. Huh? I heard that one could get some liquor around here. Could you point me in the right direction? I think you heard wrong. Or maybe you're lost. Anyway, I don't know anything about it, so best to just keep walking. Listen, I know that this is the right place. Joe Mazurovich told me so. Your friend Joe sure has a big mouth. Oh my god, no! Walter, what are you doing? Anyway, the name doesn't ring a bell. My memory isn't what it used to be, you see. Right. I don't want to bribe him. Never mind, you buzz off. I don't want to disturb the residents without a good reason. It's empty. The barrel has been nailed shut. I don't think I need to see what's inside. I don't want to disturb the residents. Okay. I can't bribe him right now. Wait, what's the... Cigarette butts. I'm not picking up the dirty cigarette butts. Litter the ground. Either the street kid is a chain smoker or he has been sitting there for some time. So we could bribe him with cigarettes because we can buy cigarettes. But let's just make some more money before we do that. What will happen once we did all the chores? No money again. This is a very economically stressful game. Like, I come from a middle-class family, but we were always like, woo, you know, roller coaster. Like, sometimes we were up and sometimes we were like lower middle class. So I know how it is to have intense money problems. And this gives me a little bit of anxiety, this game. It's open. Hi, Walter. Come on in. Thanks. Oh, shit. It clicked out again. What's up? I don't need to search there anymore. Well, I want the teasers. Hey, Joe. Yes? I can't get the teasers anymore. Oh, shit. You mentioned something about my room. Can you specify why I should change my room? Oh, it's probably nothing. Forget it. You sounded quite serious when we spoke about it. Well, it's in a bad condition. There's mold in the inner walls and so on. You should get a better place if possible. I see. Chit-chat. What are you working on there? Just fixing a loom for a customer. I work at the factory during the day, but sometimes I get extra assignments from people I know. I see. I'll let you get back to your work. I guess I have to sleep, because there's nothing else to do. I slept well. Oh no! The rat hole cover has been devoured! The rats must be ravenous. I'm freezing. So at some point we would need... Oh, I have $0. So, okay, I will take this as a good point to jump off. I love this. This is really slow paced, but I think for an open world game, it works perfectly well. We already know there's a weird thing happening in our room. We have a goal with the theorem and with the exams. I actually think it's fantastic and kind of hilarious that we actually have to study, that we have to do exams. We have to make sure that we... Like, this is really a throwback to student life. You know, you don't have a lot of money. I think it's actually... In a sense, theoretically, this is survival horror. And it's not survival in the sense of, you know, I have barely any ammunition and need to kill the monsters, but it is kind of being low middle class survival horror. I mean, yes, his aunt is paying his rent, but other than that, he really has no money, and you're always kind of scraping by to get something to eat, to get the bare necessities of like warm clothing and whatnot. So it's kind of hilarious to have this as well as part of this game. Now, I don't know how long this is. I don't know if I will get back to this in another episode. So let's pretend this is it for now. And my review so far is, I think it's a great introduction. The story dives right in. So if you want to read up before that, you know, before playing the game, I'll tell you, you'll spoil yourself. So I think there's merit in both. Because I think this is a different storytelling and it will retell the story in a different way. So as an adaptation, I think it's fine if you read the short story first, you know a little bit more about the environment, about the whole genre of this story, and everything, but also, you know, you will be thrown right into it. And this here is much more slow paced. Our protagonist does not know what's going on. He is not expecting something and deliberately moving into this room. So he's slowly finding it out. which is fun of it, you know. I hope that the map will stay as it is, because I think open world can sometimes get a little bit too open and too big and wide, and then it becomes like a chore, you know, when it's just too much. And personally, I like open world environments when they still have a certain, you know, when they're overseeable and you kind of can see an end to it. Instead of, like, we don't need to dunk hundreds of hours of gameplay into one single game. And so, again, I'm not quite sure how long this will be. I hope this will be more like along the lines of 8 to 12 hours maybe. If you play it, you know, maybe more if you like do every single chore and everything. I think it's great how many freedoms you have. There's a lot of organizing involved, and again, it is more it is a survival experience, but as a student, I don't like to play a lot of survival horror when it comes to weapons and whatnot, because it's stress. I don't like to die. But here it's actually the tension and the fear of not having enough to eat, and maybe even dying of cold or whatever, is very palpable for me. And it feels, I don't know, I get, flashbacks to my, you know, times at university. Like as an exchange student, I struggled really hard. I had like weeks where I had like $10 as a whole for food. So I know how it feels. And I think it's so charming. I love the conversations. I love that you learn so much about the environment. Everything has its place. I think the gameplay things and the library stuff, I mean, this is really survival horror for nerds. This is amazing. I love it. So for me, it's a heavy recommendation. Also, so far, I didn't see any cringy point and click humor, which sometimes can really happen. The developers really and the writers really take the source material seriously. And I feel like with this Walter, he's very Lovecraftian, you know, in the way that he's very earnest. Hideous, you know, he wants to know more, but he's also easily creeped out, so it totally works. I think so far, as a first impression, this is phenomenal. I really, really love this. And I don't have anything bad to say. At the beginning, I thought, you know, oh no, the whole library system will be too much for me. But when I figured out how it works, it's just enough hand-holding. Or not hand-holding, but it's just enough, you know, figure out by yourself. And then that the game's like, but you know, you don't have to like select the book individually. It will be written down once you read about it in this. And it makes it really interesting, the different ways. It reminds me a little bit of the other Lovecraftian game, where you also had like an archive and everything, but in a different way, you know. It's more of a thing that's probably comes natural, because Lovecraft was so much always about libraries and studying and universities. So I think it's really lovely that this really delves into this. Oh my god! Actually, time went by. Okay, that's a question answered, because I know someone in the forum of this game asked, you know, or wondered whether if you just stand still, if time will go by. And apparently, it totally does. Look, we're warm. That's amazing. That also means that we can study. Okay, yeah, so with that being said, to the viewers, how did you like it? Is this something that you find interesting? Did you pick something up that I didn't pick up? Do you like the gameplay? Do you think it's survival horror in a sense or not? Please, you know, tell me in the comments. Also, if you're new to this channel, you know, I don't always play first impressions. Usually I play very short indie horror games or longer ones that I play through. But it's usually games that are like 4 to 8 hours maximum. And usually no open world games. But if you like horror let's plays, you know, and you enjoyed me in this, then you're welcome to subscribe. And I promise you, if you're a light bulb, if I'm like your landlord, but I would never, you know, that's not me. But if I would be your landlord and your light bulb would blow out, you know, I would just give you a light bulb immediately and wouldn't be like, yeah, you have to wait a couple of days. No, I would just hand it over directly, you know. I would go there, I would replace it myself, and that would be it, you know. So subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day. and maybe see you soon. Bye bye. This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.